Listen up. I want you to understand something right here. Right now, there is one thing in this world that separates the successful from the average belief. Belief in you. You might have faced challenges, setbacks, and moments where you felt like the world was against you. But let me tell you something, the only person who can determine your success is you. It's not your circumstances. It's not your past. It's not the people who doubted you or the ones who told you you can't. It's you. I don't care if you've been knocked down 100 times, if you faced rejection after rejection, or if people have tried to tell you that you'll never make it. What matters is that you believe in yourself. That belief is the foundation of every success story. If you don't believe in you, who else is going to push you when everyone else is walking away? Who's going to lift you up when you're on the verge of quitting? Let me ask you this, when the road gets tough, when it feels like you can't take another step, do you crumble or do you rise? You have to decide right now that no matter what happens, you believe in you. You have the power to change your life. You have the strength to rewrite your story. It starts with that belief deep inside that you are capable of more than you've ever been told. Don't let fear hold you back. Fear is a liar. It tells you that you're not good enough. It tells you that you'll fail. But I'm telling you right now, failure is not the end. It's just a lesson. Every mistake is a lesson. Every failure is a step forward. Believe in your ability to overcome, to learn, and to rise. You have the power. You have the strength. You have the courage. The question is, do you believe in you? I'm telling you today, you are worthy. You are capable. You are unstoppable. So the next time doubt tries to creep in, the next time the world tells you no, you stand tall, look it in the eye and say, I believe in me, because the truth is, if you believe in you, there's nothing on this earth that can stop you. Now get out there and show the world what you're made of. Belief in you is all you need to make your dreams a reality. Everything you achieve starts with belief in yourself. If you don't believe in your own potential, no one else will. You can have all the talent in the world, all the resources, all the opportunities, yet without belief, none of it matters. It's the belief in your own strength, your ability to rise above, that sparks everything else. Belief is the engine that drives you forward. Even when the road is tough. When the world says no, belief tells you I can. When everyone around you doubts, belief whispers I will. You've got to understand something. Belief is not just a feeling, it's the foundation of everything you want to accomplish. It's the first step. You can dream, you can plan, but without belief, none of it will come to life. You won't push through the hard days or show up when others walk away. Belief is what keeps you fighting when everything else seems against you. It's the fuel for your fire. When you truly believe in yourself, it gives you the strength to face any challenge, no matter how big. It makes you resilient when failure hits, because you know that failure is just part of the process. You can fail 1,000 times, but if you believe in your potential, every setback becomes a lesson, not an end. Belief makes you unstoppable. If you don't believe in yourself, you're giving others permission to doubt you too. But when you stand firm in your belief, you create a force that others can't ignore. People will feel it. They will see your energy, your determination, your drive, and they won't be able to help but get behind you. It starts with you. The most important voice you will ever hear is your own. So you have to make sure that voice is filled with belief, strength, and confidence. The rest will follow. People may try to limit you, but you are the only one who can set boundaries on what you can achieve. The world is full of voices that will tell you no, that will try to put you in a box, define you by your past mistakes or limitations, and make you believe that you can't go any further. But here's the truth, their limits are not your limits. The only limits that matter are the ones you place on yourself. Others can doubt you, but their doubt doesn't have to become your reality. Their belief in what you can't do doesn't have to define what you're capable of. Only you decide what you can achieve. You get to choose how far you're willing to go. Every dream, every goal, every success you ever wanted starts with one decision that you won't let anyone else tell you who you are or what you're capable of. You are the only one who can draw the line between where you are and where you want to be. Don't let others set that line for you. Your potential is limitless, and you have the power to push beyond any boundary that's been set before you. When you truly understand this, you stop caring about the limitations others try to place on you. You stop worrying about the negativity, the doubt, and the criticism. It's all irrelevant. It's just noise. What matters is what you believe about yourself and how far you're willing to go to prove to the world that no one has the power to define you. It doesn't matter if others have tried and failed, or if they think you're crazy for chasing something big. If you believe in yourself, then that belief becomes your strength. The only question you need to answer is how far you're willing to go to see it through. So stop waiting for someone's approval. You don't need anyone else's permission to chase your dreams. You define your limits. You define your success. Failure isn't a sign to quit. It's a lesson, a stepping stone. Every time you fall, you learn. Too many people view failure as the end of the road, as something to be feared or avoided at all costs. But the truth is, failure is your greatest teacher. It's not the failure that defines you. It's what you do after that defines your success. Failure is a necessary part of the journey because it shows you what doesn't work. And in doing so, it clears the path to what will. The most successful people you see, the ones who have achieved greatness, didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there because they embraced failure. They took every fall as a lesson, every setback as an opportunity to come back stronger. Success doesn't come from avoiding failure. It comes from learning how to rise after it. Every time they were knocked down, they got back up with more knowledge, more experience, and more determination than before. And that's why they succeeded. Failure is not your enemy. It's not something to run from. It's not a mark on your record or a sign that you're not good enough. It's a part of the process. Without it, there's no growth. Without it, you don't learn. The moment you stop fearing failure, that's the moment you unlock your true potential. Fear of failure is what holds you back. But when you learn to look at failure as part of the journey, as a natural step towards success, you stop holding yourself back. You stop doubting yourself. Every time you fail, you gain resilience. Every failure teaches you something new about your strength, your approach, and your perseverance. The people who succeed are the ones who keep going, who don't let failure stop them. They fail and rise again and again and again until success is the only option. So don't fear failure. Embrace it. Learn from it. Use it to propel you forward, because failure is not your end. It's just one step closer to the success you've been working for. When things get tough, belief in yourself is what keeps you going. It's easy to keep pushing when everything is going well, when the path is clear and success feels within reach. But the real test comes when the road gets rough, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, and when the challenges pile up so high that it feels like you're never going to make it to the top. In those moments, belief is what separates the ones who succeed from the ones who quit. Without belief, it's too easy to give up, to walk away the second things get hard. When the pressure mounts and the fear of failure creeps in, belief is the shield that protects you from those doubts. Belief in yourself is the fuel that powers persistence. That inner strength that tells you, keep going. You're not done yet when the world tells you no. Belief tells you not yet when the road is dark and the path is unclear. Belief is the light that guides you forward. You see, persistence is the key to victory. Success is not a straight line. It's a series of obstacles, setbacks, and challenges that test your resolve. But belief in yourself gives you the power to push through, to rise again every time you fall, and to keep moving forward even when the end seems far off. It's belief that makes you keep grinding, day after day, even when you feel exhausted, even when you wonder if it's all worth it. With belief, you trust that the effort you put in will pay off, even if you can't see the reward right away. When you face setbacks, belief tells you that it's just a part of the process. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become better than you were yesterday. With belief, you don't see obstacles as roadblocks, you see them as stepping stones. Each one bringing you closer to the person you're becoming and the goals you're working toward. It's not about never facing difficulty, it's about facing that difficulty with the mindset that you will overcome it, because you believe in your ability to do so. Belief is what helps you endure even when your progress is slow, when it feels like nothing is changing. It's the determination to keep going, even when success seems far away. And without that belief, you'll stop the moment it gets hard. But with belief, you know the struggle is temporary and the victory is inevitable. So keep going. Keep believing. Keep pushing forward. Persistence will get you there, and belief will fuel the journey. See it in your mind before you achieve it. Belief starts with vision. If you don't have a clear picture of where you're headed, then you'll never know which direction to go. Success doesn't just happen by accident, it's something that starts with a vision. A picture in your mind of what your future looks like. Before you achieve anything, you need to see it first. You need to create a vision of the life you want, of the goals you're going to accomplish, and the person you're going to become. Without a vision, you're walking through life aimlessly, reacting to whatever comes your way instead of creating your own path. When you visualize your success, you give yourself a target, something to focus on. You map out your future in your mind before it becomes your reality. And when you see your success clearly in your mind, it becomes that much easier to believe that it's possible. Your mind is powerful, and what you focus on expands. If you focus on success, if you believe that it's possible, you'll begin to make decisions and take actions that align with that vision. Visualization isn't just about imagining the end result, it's about seeing every step along the way. Picture the challenges you'll face, the obstacles that will try to stop you, and the moments when you'll have to dig deep to push forward. But also see yourself overcoming those obstacles, standing tall and moving closer to your goal with each step. Visualize the struggle as part of the journey and see yourself thriving despite it. When you do this, you're not just dreaming, you're preparing yourself mentally for the reality you're about to create. Believing that your success is possible begins with having that vision. If you can see it, you can achieve it. It's not about waiting for success to happen to you, it's about knowing exactly where you're going and taking necessary steps to get there. Success doesn't come from just wishing for it, it comes from knowing exactly what you want, believing it's possible, and then moving toward it with every ounce of energy you have. When your vision is clear, your path becomes clear too. So visualize your success, see it in vivid detail, know what it looks like, feels like, and sounds like. And once you visualize it, take action. Because that vision will give you the motivation and the determination to keep moving forward, even when the going gets tough. When you believe it's possible, you'll find the strength to do whatever it takes to make it a reality. Your success begins in your mind, and once you see it, nothing can stop you from achieving it. Life will knock you down. It's not a matter of, it's a matter of when. We all face challenges, setbacks, and moments that test us to the core. But let me tell you something, how you rise is what matters most. It's not about avoiding the falls, it's about having the strength to get back up when life tries to keep you down. Self-belief is the key to resilience. When you truly believe in your ability to overcome, when you trust yourself to handle whatever comes your way, resilience becomes your superpower. You can't always control what life throws at you, You can't control the obstacles, the challenges, or the unexpected difficulties that pop up. But what you can control is how you respond. Your response is everything. And belief in yourself is the foundation of that response. When you believe in your ability to rise, you understand that every challenge is an opportunity to show what you're made of. It's not about being perfect or never failing. It's about having the confidence that you can face whatever comes your way and push through it. When you fall, self-belief is what helps you get back up. It's what pushes you to try again, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. Resilience isn't about never feeling defeated. It's about refusing to stay down. It's about getting back up, learning from what happened, and coming back stronger, more determined than before. Every setback becomes a setup for a greater comeback when you have the belief in yourself that you can do it. You'll face moments when you question whether it's worth it. You'll face moments when the weight of the world feels too heavy to carry. But in those moments, belief is the anchor that holds you steady. It's what keeps you grounded, reminding you that you have the strength to keep going. Belief turns adversity into fuel that will drive you to keep moving forward, no matter how hard it gets. Self-belief doesn't mean that you won't face challenges, but it does mean that when you do, you'll rise. You'll rise because you believe in your own power to overcome. You'll rise because you know that no matter how many times life knocks you down, you have the ability to keep moving forward. Resilience is built on the foundation of belief. So when life tries to break you, remember your belief in yourself is what makes you unbreakable. There will be times when others doubt you, and that's okay. In fact, it's almost guaranteed. When you step out of the crowd, when you aim high and chase something big, you're going to face doubt, both from others and sometimes from yourself. People will tell you that it can't be done, that you're not capable, that you should settle for less. But here's the truth: you don't need their belief to succeed. Believe for yourself. You have to trust your vision, your ability, and your purpose, even when the world doesn't see it. People who achieve greatness are often the ones who keep going when others say it's impossible. They are the ones who believe when no one else does, when the world tries to convince them to give up. When others say you're crazy or that'll never work, they know that the only belief that matters is their own. It doesn't matter if no one else is cheering for you, if no one else sees your potential. Your belief in yourself is what gives you the strength to keep pushing forward, even when the world is telling you to quit. Your belief is more important than the opinions of others, because those opinions, whether positive or negative, are not a reflection of your worth or your potential. They are just the noise of a world that doesn't always understand your vision, your goals, or the path you're on. It's hard. It's not easy to stay the course when others doubt you. It's uncomfortable to fight for your dreams when everyone around you tells you to play it safe. But true strength lies in believing in yourself when the support isn't there, when the applause isn't coming. When you believe in yourself, you become unstoppable. You don't wait for the world to validate your worth, you validate it yourself. You set your sights on the prize and you go after it, no matter how many people try to tell you it's out of reach. When you trust in your own abilities and remain committed to your journey, no amount of doubt can stop you. The opinions of others are just distractions. You have your own path to follow, and as long as you believe, you will keep moving toward it, no matter how many people question your every step. Your belief in yourself will carry you further than the approval of others ever could. So keep believing, keep going. And remember that the only opinion that matters is yours.